Have you ever wondered what might have happened if the Titanic had perfect wireless communication? We all know the tragic story, but what if one single piece of technology worked flawlessly that fateful night? Let's dive into an alternate history. April 14th, 1912. The Titanic is slicing through the icy Atlantic. In reality, the ship's wireless operators, Jack Phillips and Harold Bride, were swamped. They were employees of the Marconi Company, not the White Star Line, and their main job was sending personal messages for wealthy passengers. They were tired, overworked, and had already brushed off several ice warnings from other ships, famously telling the nearby SS Californian to shut up because its signal was interfering with their commercial traffic. But in our reimagined timeline, things are different. Let's say the ship's protocol prioritized safety messages above all else. When the first ice warnings come in from ships like the Caronia and the Baltic, they aren't just logged, they're immediately delivered to Captain Smith on the bridge. He's now fully aware of the massive ice field directly in his path. Instead of maintaining his speed, he gives the order to slow down and post extra lookouts. The ship proceeds with extreme caution. With this simple change, the iceberg that sealed the Titanic's fate is spotted much earlier. There's ample time to steer clear. The unsinkable ship never strikes the ice. It arrives safely in New York a day or two late, with passengers grumbling about the delay, but completely unaware of the disaster they just narrowly avoided. But let's take it a step further. What if they still hit the iceberg? The collision happens, the damage is done, and the ship is doomed. But this time, the wireless room is a model of efficiency. Phillips immediately sends out a clear, universally understood SOS distress call, not the older CQD signal he initially used. He gives their exact, updated coordinates. The SS Californian, less than 20 miles away, has its radio on. Per international maritime law in our alternate world, all ships must maintain a 24/7 radio watch. They receive the SOS loud and clear. Their captain immediately orders the engines to full power, and they race towards the Titanic's position. Other ships in the area, like the Carpathia and the Mount Temple, also receive the call and change course. Instead of one ship arriving hours too late, a small fleet of rescue vessels converges on the sinking Titanic. The Californian gets there in under an hour. Its lifeboats, along with the Titanic's, begin a swift and organized evacuation. There's no mass panic, no lifeboats launched half-empty. The proximity of the rescue ships means every single person is transferred to safety before the Titanic makes its final plunge. Over 1,500 lives are saved. The sinking of the Titanic is still a major maritime event, but it's a story of a miraculous rescue, not a horrific tragedy. The incident leads to immediate, sweeping reforms in ship construction, lifeboat regulations, and mandatory 24-hour radio monitoring. The world learns a valuable lesson without the terrible cost. It is incredible to think how a few crackles of static and a different set of priorities could have completely rewritten one of history's most famous disasters. What do you think? Could it have happened this way? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more What If histories.